when did it all begin to kind of coalesce? Well, in Western Ukraine, particularly when it was under Austrian rule, there developed a fairly reasonably good music school. So it was also in Kiev for similar reasons. But what they didn't really have is a development of a style, of a musical style, except in the choral concerto. There would be little rhapsodies type of thing, sonatas, Prudyansky or pianos, clavier sonatas, would be harpsichord or any keyboard instrument. And Berezovsky Morav, the violin sonata, probably more than has survived. And then Artem Vedel was very important in Ukraine because he stayed in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't leave Ukraine. He just went to Moscow, I think, for a year, or Petersburg. Didn't like it, came back. But the idea of Ukrainian music really was born in the 19th century, that idea.
Okay.
It was closely associated with folk songs, folk dances, rituals, wedding songs, Christmas songs, Easter songs. All of those things, working songs, all of those things began to coalesce, and people began to slowly collect them. Let's not forget that all of that is fairly recent stuff in parts of Europe. I mean, the famous collection of Hungarian music by Bartók and Kodai was made in the 20th century.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to understand that music, as we understand it, as a social event, rather than associated with dances for the nobility and church music for the service and all that, but something as independent of that. Who are you?
Yeah.
The first one to do that for public was opera. Opera was the first one. And after opera, there would be concerts, but usually occurred at homes of people well-to-do, would invite their friends, and then musicians would come and perform for them. Beethoven, I think Beethoven's Third Symphony, first performance was in that private home.
Oh.
The violin concerto was performed in somebody's home at 8 o'clock in the morning,
right.
First time.
Yeah.
I mean, that idea of creating a public event in which people came and paid for admission didn't really start until the 19th century.